Hello, I'm Felicity. I am a writer about science and technology. I'm here with Rosemary. What do you do?
Hello, I'm Rosemary. I'm the CTO of CommonAI Compute.
Excellent. And where are you based?
We're based in Cambridge.
Yes. Hello,
Part of Cambridge behind us. The station is just there.
And you've been here a long time, I know. You know Cambridge well.
I do know Cambridge very well. I did my PhD in computer architecture here a very long time ago.
Excellent. Sounds good.
I've just achieved low Cambridge orbit.
So, most recently, you have joined CommonAI, which is very exciting. What is so unique about CommonAI? What is CommonAI? Tell us.
So CommonAI is a startup, but it's much more than that as well. It's a group of organisations designed to make AI successful in the UK. And at the heart of CommonAI is actually a non-profit organisation called a CIC. That's a community interest company. And that has been set up as a vehicle for collaborative engineering to try and solve the problem of infrastructure within AI. At the moment, if you are an organisation, a startup or a research organisation, or even an established company, if you want to do AI and you want to develop the new science, then you have to build a lot of infrastructure to do that, a lot of tooling, technology stacks, as well as access to compute. And that's very expensive. We have a skills shortage in that area, not just in the UK, but globally. And it's just not very efficient to reinvent the wheel every time you want to start up a new enterprise. So it's much better for organisations to come together and collaborate on building common infrastructure that is important but not part of the strategic differentiators that are going to make that AI team or organisation successful.
So they can focus on what they really want to do.
Exactly. And we've chosen a CIC structure to do that. It's a unique company structure within the UK, and it's not just a non-profit, it also comes with an asset lock, which means that any assets, any IP developed within that organisation have to remain in that organisation. They cannot be transferred out for profit. And it means that organisations can come together and collaborate in a way that's just not possible with a commercial organisation. So the CIC becomes a club where teams and organisations can join and get access to expertise, tooling and collaborative projects. This has been very successful for organisations such as OpenTitan, and Low Risk, bringing together some of the first open source hardware to market. And so we're replicating that design in our organisation in order to collaboratively do better in the AI organisation, in the AI industry.
Sounds very exciting. I mean, it's always better to work together, I always think. But then there's another part of CommonAI, I believe, isn't there, to do with helping out the infrastructure side.
Exactly. So born out of that obviously comes a need for compute. So we've also formed CommonAI Compute in order to build a GPU marketplace and multi-cloud platform to get access to compute more easily, more securely, and in a multi-cloud environment so that you can more easily switch between vendors. So that's going to be critical in making sure that the spend on IT infrastructure is strategic and delivers value to customers, whereas being locked into one particular vendor is not necessarily the best for the organisation.
No, I suppose if you're locked in, you don't always get the best price. But I mean, am I right in saying that a lot of companies waste money when they're trying to get the right infrastructure going? Is that right?
Oh, absolutely. The procuring cloud resources is really complicated and takes a lot of expertise, a lot of infrastructure. And so there's a lot we can do better as an industry by building tooling and guards around the way we use compute to make sure that compute is efficient. I come from a high performance computing background, and so I've seen firsthand how compute at scale really needs a lot of high level and detailed infrastructure in order to make sure that the compute spend is very closely aligned with the business needs and delivers value every time.
Absolutely. You don't want someone with an open credit card trying to buy cloud endlessly, do you? So who do you think will be, I mean, who are your customers of CIC and of Compute? Who are your members?
So our members are startups who are building deep tech AI technologies. We're actually partnered with and backed by a VC called Anthemis, and they are building a CommonAI fund that will invest in early stage startups working on high assurance deep tech AI. But our customers could be any organisation that wants to get access to a wider range of tooling expertise and at a better price for their IT infrastructure. So what we want to build within CommonAI is everything an organisation needs to look like a much bigger company. So in a big company, it's if you want just a small amount of expertise, you can just go along the corridor and ask someone who does that. Now, in a startup or a small organisation, you can't do that. So by building a range of expertise and tools and resources within the CommonAI club, then we can make those companies a lot more successful and accelerate their journey to success.
Absolutely. I think the word is fractional, isn't it? You want some fractional experts, just a bit of them when you need them.
Exactly, that's exactly it. And obviously the Cambridge ecosystem delivers that in abundance. So much expertise is exchanged in the pub over a beer. I know I've had a lot of very valuable conversations over a pint when I was starting my last company many years ago. And so trying to capture some of that collaborative expertise and ethos of being successful together, I think that's something that we're doing with CommonAI, and it's what makes this project so exciting.
So if all goes to plan, these members of CommonAI, they're going to be able to grow fast. That's the idea. I mean, so why is no one else trying to help them? Why is no one else tackling this challenge of inefficient AI infrastructure?
Well, there are actually a lot of companies out there trying to solve the challenge of infrastructure in AI, which is absolutely fantastic. We're not going to solve this problem globally in isolation. We're founded on the back of collaborative engineering. What makes us different is our unique company structure. Being based in Cambridge, building upon local expertise, as well as the idea of collaborative engineering. And then that allows us to actually work with others who are solving different pieces of this puzzle together. One of the things we want to do is enable smaller cloud vendors or organisations with novel compute technologies and other infrastructure solutions to come together and make our members and our customers successful together. So by enabling a route to market for a lot of these smaller organisations, we can help make them more successful, as well as the members and customers of CommonAI.
So what do you think success looks like for CommonAI in the future? How do you think it's going to go?
So, success is really measured in the success of our customers. So when our customers are changing the world with their novel AI solutions that have been developed in collaboration with us, that's when we can really say we've changed the world and our programme has been a success.
All from the lovely base of Cambridge.
All from the lovely base of Cambridge.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.